Good Wednesday, everybody. It's the Volquest 2-minute drill. I got to hear from Coach Chop Harbin and then Coach Rodney Garner today. Two groups that got some depth, got some talent, and some nice young pieces that both coaches like.
Yeah, I think that the biggest takeaway from them is how competitive both those groups are right now. And I think Coach Harbin would, like to get Joshua Joseph back out there just to add to that depth. But I think not having him there has helped Caleb Herring and it's helped Jordan Ross and those guys get more and more opportunities. And Rodney Garner's just got a lot of bodies to work through and choose from and sort of see how it sorts itself out. Made it clear his top three is pretty obvious on his inside guys. After that, we'll see what 4, 5, maybe 6 looks like. And then I think he's got as much competition at defensive end on the strong side as he's had since he's been a coach here.
Tyree Weathersby 2 years ago was already showing promise and someone that Rodney Garner, I think, believed would play 2 years ago. Then he has the cracked hip, has to have surgery. Last year kind of got buried. Certainly feels like he's back to old Tyree Weathersby like he was 2 years ago.
Well, we know Rodney Garner doesn't gush about a lot. He doesn't, he's pretty blunt, and most of the time it's, some criticism about things. He was gushing pretty good about where Weathersby is right now and the way he's gone about his business. I think for Tyree Weathersby, we've all talked and we've written and heard about, kind of the takeaway from losing the playoff game to Ohio State. And so for some guys, like for Ricky Gibson, that was kind of a watershed moment. I need to add the weight. He goes and puts on 20 pounds. I think for Weathersby, the end of the season was kind of like, okay, I've got a choice to make here. I can stay here and fight my way through and go win playing time, or it's the portal. And he decided to stay here, and he's taking it and running with it. And I think that's why you're seeing him draw the praise he's drawing right now.
This is quite a bit of a banged-up football team right now for a group that's 6 days into fall camp. No Ricky Gibson, still no Chris Brazel, obviously no Jermod McCoy. Mike Matthews is dinged, but he's been out there.
Braylon
Staley's out, right now.
And those defensive linemen have ice bags on them everywhere.
Yeah, it's a group that geez, are you concerned if you're Josh Heupel right now?
Well, I think you have to manage it, and I think that Josh Heupel's trying to manage it, which is why he's done 2 on, 1 off on his practice schedule. And it's going to continue that way. I think what people don't understand is the amount of stuff they do in the summer now beyond just what the little video clips they show of guys in the weight room and guys running. They do that workout, and then there's the walkthrough that turns into run through, which basically turns into a practice with no equipment.
Sure.
But there's a lot of conditioning and a lot of things going on, and there's some guys banged up right now. They've got to get healthy. They got to get healthy at receiver. They're okay at defensive line. It's kind of typical guys being just sort of nicked up here and there. I think the one thing about the defensive line from that standpoint is there's a lot of maturity with that group and managing their body. I think Jordan Ross is figuring out that's important. Herring's figuring out that's important. There's a lot of guys who understand recovery now where they didn't when they were young players.
He is Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price. Tennessee is off tomorrow. They will return to the practice field on Friday for the first big scrimmage of fall camp. That's on Saturday morning.